Hey guys, it's Jan, also known as Zen Bluster, and today we're gonna do a special unboxing. I just wanted to let you guys know that there's going to be some additional content that's gonna be added onto the channel. Just wanted to expand the videos that I'm gonna be showing you guys, basically because there's a lot more stuff where I cannot really race anymore, and I'm finding less and less time to be able to do any build videos. But we're going to be adding some more content to the channel. Basically, as I have so many hobbies, I might as well start filming that stuff too. Because I play Magic, and then I also kind of build Gundam too. So you guys might see that stuff in the future as well. And just wanted to expand the capability of my channel. And in order to do that, I kind of want to do more video equipment. So basically, we're gonna do an unboxing for these two items. This is the Sony Alpha A7R4. I think maybe, I don't know how old this is now, but this is a new camera that we're gonna start using. And then this is a Zeiss 16 to 35 millimeter f4. Basically like a fairly decent lens, and not necessarily getting one of those like big lenses, at least not yet, unless of course the channel starts to do better. So essentially we're gonna do an unboxing for this, and go ahead and stick around, and we're gonna go see what's inside these boxes. All right, so we're gonna go and take a look at what's inside. But before that, let's look at least some of the capabilities of this camera. I don't know, maybe we should let's open the lens first actually. Let's see. So this is an E-mount lens specifically for the for the full frame sensors, essentially full frame. That's what the A7R4 is. So 16 to 35, it's a much wider lens essentially, so pretty wide, and then it can go up to like 35 millimeters as well. It's a little bit narrower then, and then it stays at f4. It doesn't change. Let's say some of the old lenses that I have, at least the one that I traded in, it was a 16 to 85 like Nikon lens, and that ended up was like basically like it was on a crop sensor camera, a D7000. I basically just traded in my Nikon stuff and switched to Sony. So this one, that one was 16 to 85, and it changed from 3.5 to 5.6 essentially. It changes the aperture when you're zoomed out or zoomed in essentially. So basically this one doesn't change even if you're zoomed far out or like all the way wide. So this is one of the reasons why I picked this one, so it doesn't change. Let's take a look, see if I can pick this out. All right, it's good. This is essentially my first full frame camera. I've been wanting to get a full frame camera for a very long time now, so I might as well do it now. Mirrorless has been pretty cool as of late. Let's set that aside. Nothing too crazy. I'm sure there's a lot of like stuff that you can look at later on, but really the only thing that we're going to be looking at right now is the lens right here, the Zeiss 16 to 35. Oh, that's good. It comes with what is that, Art Chakrit. Maybe that was the person who did the inspection. Oh, there you go. Inspected by Art Chakrit, I guess. So it looks like they all have their own stamps. That's pretty cool. A Zeiss lens. Let's open it up. Set this aside. Comes with its own bag. That's pretty cool. There you go. I love the design on the Zeiss lenses, even though they're supposed to be not as good as the G Masters. So this is the lens hood. I'll put that on later. And this is the Zeiss 16 to 35. This is the focus ring E-mount lens. And then this is the lens cap. There you go. That's probably at f4 right there. That's a lot of glass. Yeah, at some point one of my favorite lenses that I'd like to go get is a 24 to 70. I'm actually might pick up a non-Sony lens. From what I've heard, that the Sigmas are actually pretty cool, so we might be looking at getting a Sigma in the future. So there you go, that's a lens hood. I'm gonna keep that there for now. Then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Sony A7R4. Let's look at the features real quick. So this is a 61 megapixel camera. Looks like the usable ISO range is from ISO 100 to 32,000. It's probably, I don't know, I've seen people say that you can go past 32,000 pretty well, and it's still pretty usable. 10 frames per second, that's pretty good for a 61 megapixel camera. That's pretty good. 567 AF points. So within the viewfinder, you can see 567 autofocus points. Real-time IAF, so when you're shooting a subject for, let's say, like portraits, stuff like that, it follows the eyes because it makes sense to focus there. And real-time tracking, so it follows the subject. And silent shooting, essentially, for when you're gonna shoot at a wedding or, like, you know, other stuff like that where you kind of want it to be quiet. But most of this stuff, like, I don't really care about. The best thing, the most important things that I have to worry about is essentially the video stuff, and having a much bigger sensor to shoot with is much better for me, so that there's a lot more quality in the color and the depth, essentially. So I kind of want to do that. That's why I switched to full frame. 5-axis steady shot inside, basically like Nikon's vibration reduction thing. UHS 2, that's like dual slot. You can have 2 SD cards in there. Touch focus, so you can touch the back of the screen to be able to focus where. And then this one, I'm not sure what the HG hybrid log gamma. I'll have to look at what that is. And then of course USB-C, USB 3.2. So much faster transfer speeds if you're actually hooking up your camera to a computer, and then you can just, you know, move the files that way. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and dig inside. I bought this from Sammy's Camera. If you guys are local to Southern California, you might know these people. They actually had a deal for essentially like a $500 discount. In addition to that, they gave me some other free stuff, and that's like within the website. You're gonna see that if you visit their website. It came with a tripod, which is what I'm using right now, right here on this camera. And then it also had the 128 gigabyte SD card. It came with like a reader as well, an SD card reader, and then like a bag, which I don't need, which is fine. So here, right now, so looks like the USB 3.2 cable right there. You can transfer that way, and then this, I'm not sure what this is. There's some sort of hookup into it too. Right there, or like a pin. I'm not sure what that is. I usually don't need some of the weird accessories. And then of course the manuals, interchangeable lens, different manuals in different languages. Set that aside. Let's go ahead and pull out the body. Oh, it comes with a strap too, which I'm probably never gonna use. And let's see here. Looks like the charger's on this side, right there. BCQZ1 battery charger. I'm sure there's like a hookup. There you go. The plug for the wall. Let's dig that out right here. There you go. That's the plug for the charger. And then the main body, one of the most surprising things about the Sony line of, I guess this is kind of a professional camera, if you think about it. Wow, it's like super light. All right, let's take it out and not drop it. Wow, there you go. The A7R4. Over here in the back is where you're gonna see the name. Right there, A7R4. Let's see. Does it come with a battery? Yeah, of course. It better come with a battery. Let's set this aside for now real quick. I don't know if it'll boot up, but we're gonna try. Yeah, so I bought an extra battery as well too, just in case. right there. So there's got to be like a model number for this one. NPFZ100. Let's pop this bad guy in. Let's see, right there. There's a latch right there that catches. And then you slide that over right there. So on off switch right here. You can choose your modes. What is that? See, you have to press a button to change modes. So manual, shutter, aperture, and P for program. You can choose between them. I usually mainly leave it in A for aperture, so you can set the aperture. And then basically that allows me to choose how the depth of field is going to look like, and then shoot from there, because I know the video capabilities of this camera is pretty good too. Looks like it's supposed to be able to shoot in 4K HDR and maybe some other modes for 8K. Let's go and put the lens on. Take this off right here. Wow, hold on. Let's put that back on. Let's remove this first so that it's at least sideways. And then on this stuff, you just line up the dots. So those are the two dots right there, two white dots. You line those up. Let's see. And then you rotate, and then it locks right there. All right. 16 to 35. So I guess at 16, the widest, it's a lot pushed out, and then at the 35, the narrowest, it must the glass must move the other way than inside. So let's see. Is it powering up? Oh, it is powering up. There you go. English, set area, date and time. All right. So there you go. There's no card. So you can see it's already pre-focusing right there. Half press the focus. So there you have it, guys. This has been my unboxing of the new, well, not new, but like to me it's new, the Sony A7R4. And this is pretty much gonna be like my main shooter from now on. Essentially going to be using this for most of the unboxings. That's gonna be, at least the quality on the unboxings is gonna increase. I already have the good, much better light setup too, so it's going to be benefiting the channel more. And maybe I might be putting some videos out in 4K just so that it's, if people can watch in 4K, then they have the option to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and increase the quality of the videos on the channel. So there you have it, guys. This has been my unboxing and quick overview of the Sony A7R4. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. I don't know, go do a hobby of some sort.